The most powerful man in boxing is fighting battles on 3 different fronts, and now, he's finally responding. Usually, boxing officials stay quiet while fighters do the talking in the ring, but this time is different. Mauricio Sulaiman, the president of the WBC, is under heavy pressure. The world's best pound-for-pound fighter is calling him out on Instagram. A major corporate executive has labeled him a beggar, and millions of fans are accusing him of fixing the system for his favorites instead of staying silent. Sulaiman has fired back. He called his critics ridiculous and even used a strange lobster dinner analogy to explain where the money goes.
It is very unfortunate everything is being shaped into the money aspect. I do not wish to talk anything about Bud Crawford. He's a champion. I respect them. The only reason for existence of the WBC are the fighters. However, he did not comply with the rules.
It's rare to see boxing's old guard look this uncomfortable. For decades, the sanctioning bodies have controlled the sport with total authority, but now, that power is being challenged. Greed, ego, and corporate influence are pushing boxing toward a major shift. Today, we're breaking down why everyone is angry at Mauricio Sulaiman, the personal beefs behind the scenes, and why he believes a cheeseburger explains the entire controversy.
Peace to the family. I saw a video yesterday of Mauricio Sulaiman basically saying that he stripped Terence Crawford of their WBC belt. The belt that he won in September, right? You know, this happens all the time. This is I think this happened before, right? As soon as he win a belt or whatever, they take it, right? So, of course, we know Crawford is not a true super middleweight. He's not going to campaign there. So I do get it, I understand. But what got me was this. Mauricio Sulaiman spoke about the sanctioning fees. He said, look, man, he didn't pay us the money. He's supposed to pay us. He made $50 million his last fight. Mauricio Sulaiman, that's what you said. And of course, I already knew that. He made $50 million and he didn't pay us the 3%. But you said that, you know, we normally charge more, but we're not going to charge him the regular 3% that we normally charge. We was going to charge him less. And he didn't pay you, so he took your belt. Well, you know, you can have your belt. As Floyd Mayweather once said, belts mean nothing. Tank Davis said that, you know, again, I'm quoting Tank and Floyd, you know, belts don't mean anything. You can have your belts. The ring belt is the belt anyways. That's the real belt. That was the belt that was around before WBC, IBF, WBA, or WBO. That's the real belt. You dig? That's the one that Rocky Balboa had in his movie. You dig? So
The controversy began with a championship belt and a massive invoice when Terence Crawford defeated Errol Spence Jr. and later moved up to 154 pounds to fight Israil Madrimov. He expected glory. Instead, he got a bill. The WBC stripped Crawford of his title, not because he lost, not because of drugs, but because he refused to pay a sanctioning fee reportedly close to $300,000. For Crawford, a fighter who risks his life every time he steps into the ring, the demand felt like an insult.
Mauricio, you know, got a lot to say about me not paying him $300,000 plus another $100K something for sanction fees, right? Then he gonna tell me I ain't even apologize? Like, who the fuck you think I am? Boy, you better slap your fucking self. Ain't paying your ass shit. Fuck you talking about pay you $300,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any other sanctioned bodies? Huh? Answer that question. What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA? Everybody accepted what I was giving them. But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you, the WBC, and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit. The fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. Who you talking about? You want me to pay you more than the other sanction bodies because you feel like you better than them. How in the world all the sanction bodies agree to the same amount, but you sit your motherfucking ass up there and say that I need to apologize to you? The fuck? You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway. The fuck am I paying you every time I step foot in the fuck?
Crawford did not stay quiet. He went straight to social media, attacking Sulaiman directly. He questioned why he should pay the price of a luxury house just to wear a green belt. Sulaiman fired back as well. He claimed Crawford never apologized and ignored all attempts at communication. At its core, This is a culture clash. The fighter believes he is the value, the organization believes it provides the prestige. Sulaiman says the rules are simple: if you want the belt, you pay the fee, but when that fee equals what many people earn in 10 years, the rule suddenly feels unreasonable.
I'm the motherfucker that's putting my life on the line, not you. You ain't stepping your motherfucking ass in that ring. You or nobody else. You or nobody else. So why should I have to pay to carry your belt? You should be paying me. If you want to be truthful, you should be paying me. I don't see it. It irks my nerves how this dude gets on a plane, gets a hotel suite. Him and his buddies, they go out to dinner, 5-star meals, all that, you know, and guess who got to pay for it? Us fighters. We paying for y'all to come out here, have the time of y'all life, stay in the best hotels of y'all life, and it's all done on our dime. It's done on our dime. Do that sound right to y'all?
So where does the money go? This is where things get strange. To justify the massive fees, Sulaiman repeated an analogy made by Eddie Hearn. He compared boxing to a luxury restaurant. His logic was simple. If you order lobster and champagne, don't expect the bill to look like a fast food receipt. In his view, the WBC is the lobster, a premium product that demands a premium price. Sulaiman claims the money funds medical research, anti-doping programs, and life insurance for retired fighters. On paper, it sounds noble, but critics aren't buying it. They argue the sanctioning bodies don't promote the fights, don't sell tickets, and don't take punches, yet still demand a massive cut. The restaurant analogy falls apart because in boxing, the fighter isn't the customer. He's the chef, the waiter, and the meal all at the same time.
Single penny that comes into the WBC goes back to boxing. We have employees all around the world. We have operations. Every fighter who steps into the ring has a life insurance provided by the WBC, medical insurance provided by the WBC. We have the Jose Sulaiman Boxers Fund, the WBC Cares Foundation. We bring boxers as a unity around the world, regardless if you're amateur, if you are a current professional fighter, if you're a champion or a superstar, but most importantly, when you retire.
If the money debate wasn't bad enough, accusations of favoritism are even louder. For years, fans have believed the WBC protects its biggest star, Canelo Alvarez. The strongest example is David Benavidez. Benavidez was the mandatory challenger at 168 pounds. He waited nearly 2 years for a title shot that never came. The belt stayed with Canelo. The fight never happened. And for many fans, that moment confirmed what they had suspected all along, that the rules change depending on who the WBC wants to protect.
The WBC has ordered Canelo to fight you next if you win this. So if you do win, would you force the WBC to strip Canelo if he doesn't fight?
We would have to see. You know, I think I want to fight Canelo, you know, just to prove myself that I'm the best at 168. But if he doesn't want to fight, then of course that's the route we'll go. I mean, I've been mandatory for the past 2 fights, so I mean it's my turn to fight for the title. But first things first, we're taking care of business on March 25th.